Hey guys, what's up? It's Lasercorn with Mahalo Video Games, and today we're taking a look at one of the new Blizzard mods. This one is StarJeweled. It's a game kind of like Bejeweled, only with Starcraft units that get spawned and whenever you make a chain of 3. So what you want to do is you can switch the places of any two adjacent symbols here, or crystals, jewels if you will, and every time you do, you get points. And if you get a chain where switching them and new units, new pieces falling in results in, a double, you get bonus points. And those points can be used to make units down here. I like to start off with some Ultralisks. Just wait till you get to the Ultralisk and power up. And they can also be used to get these powers here: Psionic Storm, Healing Wave, Time Bomb, Warp Cell, which disables a target unit for 15 seconds. That's an interesting one. If someone's got an Ultralisk right at your base, that one can save you. Time Bomb creates a force bubble that slows units down and makes them attack much slower. And then Healing Wave, obviously, it heals one of your units for 300 and then bounces around. And you guys all know Psystorm from the multiplayer game. And it looks like me and my partner here, as you can see, keeps track of energy and kills over here. Me and my partner have kind of run over these other two players. There's no real matchmaking system for StarJeweled because it's a completely different game than Starcraft, so it would be hard to set up an entirely second ranking system. So in this case, it probably would have been better to split up me and my partner against these two players, but you just join a game and you hope you get lucky, get an even matchup. You can actually look around and see how the other players are doing. Wow, Austin. Okay. So sometimes you can get a bad layout. If that happens, you can press Z to reset the board, or click on this little icon down here. You don't want to do that unless you absolutely have to, because while the board is resetting, you are going to have to wait. It's also a good idea when you're playing this game to see what kind of units your opponent is sending out and then send out counter units. Right here, a Colossus really isn't made to counter an Ultralisk. It's made to counter large groups of Marines, which we have some Marines back here, but we've got an Ultralisk out in front, and that's just bad news for the Colossus. So if you would have went with maybe an air unit, you could see you could make Banshees over here, or Mutalisks. That might have been a better choice in that scenario. And maybe make some, if he had spawned a couple Zealots right in front, Zealots don't cost very much, only 50 energy, and then sent out a flying unit, he might have fared much better in that situation. But as you can see, me and my teammate, once again, those orange Ultralisks I think are mine, yeah. Those Ultralisks just really rip through the enemy units, and I think I've been using the heal spell here too to yeah, there you saw the heal go down on it to keep my Ultralisks alive longer and make sure they do more damage, because if you do just want to spawn a new one, they have to walk all the way from here back up here. So a lot of times your best move is to just spawn a new one, and wow, walked right by that Colossus. So yeah, very important to realize what your counters are here. Colossi will counter a bunch of Marines or Hydralisks, whereas Zealots are good for taking down Colossi because they get in under that range, under that Colossi range. So just know what your counters are, know what units can attack air. Obviously, if your opponent has a bunch of Immortals out, you should be making either Banshees or Mutalisks, because the Immortals would be unable to shoot them and they would just run right over your enemy. You do spawn Marines too, so take that into account. Those spawn automatically. Those don't cost any energy to spawn. Just happens. And if your Marines are getting taken out by your opponent and you're losing a bunch of Marines to like a Colossi or something, that will affect the swing of the game. You've also got these cannons here. I can't click on them, but they're like heavily powered up photon cannons. Obviously, a regular photon cannon in the game wouldn't be able to take that many hits from an Ultralisk, but these are like highly powered ones, something like the defenses you might see in League of Legends or Defense of the Elders. And this kind of does have a League of Legends or Defense of the Elders feel to it, except you're playing StarJeweled to determine like how many units you spawn. So really what you want to be doing is focusing most of your attention over here on this part of the board, and then and then once you do get points, make sure you spend them before you get to 1,000, because if you do get to 1,000, you can't go over that, so you're just wasting energy. So make sure you spend your points when you cap out at 1,000. And then you get a nice little score screen here at the end once you win, and that's StarJeweled. Hope you enjoyed this quick little voiceover walkthrough of StarJeweled, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to probably be doing Iron Chef next.